Hey guys, welcome back to the Teacher Click. I want to talk to you today about planning and about how to keep it not so boring. Let's see. So one idea I have about planning to keep it not so boring is to just get a regular notebook. It could be a one subject notebook, it could be a composition notebook, whatever you've got on hand is fine. And I like to use those little sticky note tabs, or little baby sticky notes. I know that's not the technical term. I like to refer to them as baby sticky notes. It's okay. So with my baby sticky notes in my one subject notebook, what I will do is I will flip through. Now I have 4 different subjects that I teach. So my 4 different subjects I teach 8 periods a day. So what I do is I go through and each one I divide it up into a section of 4, my whole notebook. And on each one I put a sticky note. So each one has a different color. So it's like a tab sticking out the side so I can flip to it. On that tab I write the name. Like Consumer Services 1, Consumer Services 2, Family Consumer Science, Junior High classes. I've got 7th and 8th grade. We do around about the same things. We changed it up a little bit. But I have each one a tab. And what I do is I go through there and any ideas I have, I mark them down in this book. So what I do on here is I divide the notebook up into 3 sections per page. In each section I have an idea. Like if I have an idea with my sewing class, my Family Consumer Science class, and we're covering sewing that week, and I want to do sock puppets. So I'll have idea, how am I going to make it? What do I need? Stuff like that. Well, then I have a random idea about how we're going to do a photo collage for a vision board for our everybody in the class. So everybody in the class is going to do a vision board. And so that's my next idea. And so I'll put that underneath the sock puppet idea, then the vision board idea, and then whatever else I have. And I'll flip to the next page if I think of another idea. And then when I'm going to actually plan my lessons, I'll flip through there and say, oh, I've got this idea I can pull out of my hat because it's right here in my little handy dandy book. And when you really only need that one book, you don't need tons of different planners. You don't need tons of different notebooks other than that to mark ideas down in, because these are like ideas that just come to you. And as teachers, we have ideas all the time, or we see something that did not work. So next year, I want to make sure I don't give my kids potato chips on the generic versus name brand day when we're comparing and contrasting. Don't do that because they get all over the place and they're super messy. So I'll know that next year because I put a note on there, do not give potato chips. Do something like paper towels instead so you can compare the absorption, compare the feel, how much they cost, all that. That's a great idea to use in your classroom. Another idea is to have each of these notebooks every 9 weeks. So every 9 weeks I have a different notebook for these classes, my 4 classes. If I really wanted to get technical about it, I could do a whole notebook per class since it is only 4, and then divide that up into subjects inside of the subject. But for me, I just like to keep it simple. I love project-based learning. It's my favorite thing. And so in my classes, I try to make a project out of almost anything. What kid loves paper and pencil writing assignments over doing hands-on projects? A few do, so I have all different kinds of learners, but most would rather have hands-on projects and do things with their hands and learn that way and maybe have fun while they're doing it. This is just one idea as to how you can use one subject notebook to help organize your semester or 9 weeks or even year. It's up to you. How would you use it? How do you organize all your things? And remember, I'm trying to keep it simple here. So don't give me, oh, I have 4 planners for this class and I have 5 for this class and I have everything broken up into a separate day-by-day breakdown over 9 weeks and then I do a compare and contrast with nope. I'm too busy for that. Ain't got time for that. I'm trying to simplify this and cover my bases and have great ideas for the kids. Hands down, trying to keep the kids involved in class, interested in class, and wanting to do the work. And if they do the work and I make the work that's not work, I make it to where I trick them and they're having fun. They're having a good time, but they're still learning at the same time. They may not realize they're learning at the same time, but they are. And so that to me is very important. And so I want that involved in my planning. How do you do it? Let me know in the comments. Is there any tricks you have? Is there any certain planners you use? Let me know. Talk to you guys later.